Hello guys, welcome to this channel. In this video, I will show you how I create this face wash animation video. Okay, let's start it. Okay, you need to have a product like this, a face wash product. If you wanted to know how to create this, go check out my other video. Let's set the render setup first. Go over here, change if it's cycle. Make sample here, I'm only using 50. Color management down here, change it to filmic and high contrast. Change the output property, make it 13 fps. And file format, change it to the OpenEXR picture over here. It's gonna be rendered every single frame for your animation. So if we crash in the middle, we just continue where the part when we crash. We don't need to render from the start again. And set your output folder anywhere you want. And we're gonna use 90 frame for now. Select this collection, rename this one. Let's name it shoot one. And expand this over here. At the front view, press Shift A, add a camera, go to the right view over here. Over here at this window, go to the camera view. Move it here, just like this. Maybe something like this. Here, render preview, and go to the world property. Decrease the strain by 0. Just press T here and press Ctrl B. Just drag like this and turn off this one and this one, just like this. We have a black because we don't have any light. And press Shift A, light, add an area light. Press R, Y, 90 degree. Press GX, put it somewhere around here. S to scale on the Z axis, just like this. So we have a light, something like this. Let's increase the power, maybe 20. As you know, the power of the light source, it's depend on your object size. So in my case here, I guess 13 is good. Shift D to duplicate it, go to the top view, rotate it 180, press GX, put it somewhere around here, just like this. And press GZ, just move it over here, offset the camera, press N to see, expand this one a little bit. Add the frame one over here, this one. Z location, let's make it 6. Right click, insert single keyframe, and for this one, -6. Right click, insert single keyframe, and go to the frames 90. Change this X location for this one. Change it to minus, just like this. Right click, insert single keyframe, and for this one, at the last frame, -6, change it to 6. Right click, insert single keyframe, just like this. Let's hit the spacebar. Over here, press T, it automatically to interpolation, change it to linear. I guess it's too slowly, maybe make this like -10, 10 maybe. Like over here, replace single keyframe, and the last frame make it -10. Replace single keyframe. Let's see. Yep, I want it 10 over here. Change it -6 to -10. Replace single keyframe, and for last frame, change it to the 10. Insert single keyframe. And that's it. That's for the shoot one. Let's move to the shoot 2. Just select this collection, right click, duplicate collection, disable shoot 1 over here, name this one shoot 2. Select the camera, select the light. Let's move it to new collection, shoot 2. New collection, just name it EMP, just like this. As you can see, this camera, when we move it, it doesn't change for our render preview. We need to activate this camera. Select this camera, not to show to, and click this. Yep, just like this. Press Shift A, mesh, add a plane, press RX 90 degree, go to the right view, press GY, just put it here, tap to the edit mode, press SZ, scale it on the Z axis like this, just an X axis, maybe just like this, and press Ctrl R, add a loop cut here, just click here, and make cuts like 10 cuts, I guess. Like expand over here. Let's change this one to shader editor. Click new material. Select your principal BSDF over here. X to delete. Press Shift A. Let's change it to transparent BSDF. Just click and connect it to surface, just like this. And press 3 on your keyboard. Change it to the face mode. Go over here at the material preview. Let's add a new material slot. Just click like this. New material. Select your principal BSDF, press X, delete it, press Shift A, set source, emission, just connect your emission to surface, just like this. As you can see, nothing happened. Let's name this one emission, and select this face, all of this face, select this, select this emission, and click assign. We have something like this. Go to the edit, preference, at the add-ons, click here node, we need to install this node triangle add-ons, and press Shift A, we need a color ramp node, connect color to color, just put it here, and Shift A, search for gradient texture. At your gradient texture, press Ctrl T, it will automatically add a texture coordinate and mapping. Just connect color to vector. Just put it here, press slash. As you can see, the gradient start from over here. I want it from the bottom or from the top. Let's change the location to -90 degree, just like this. And at your color ramp, just click new, just click here and plus new again, and new again. We have something like this, and I guess we need another just like this. Yep, we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one, change it to black, and for this one, let's change it to blue, just like this. This one, change it to blue again. We have something like this, and maybe this one, let's change it to black, and this one, change it to blue. Yeah, we have something like this. Change your pivot point to individual origin, or you can change it here. Median point, change it to individual origin, and you can press S, X, scale it on the X axis, just like this. Over here, press less again, and I guess we need another here, just put it here, and this one expand over here, and change this one to timeline. Select our camera, press G, Y, just put it somewhere here, I guess, this area light. Select here, delete the keyframe. Let's move this one. We need to like our product. SZ, just like this. SY, we need to scale it like this, I guess. And let's change the power to change pivot point to 3D cursor. Okay, something like this. And this one, maybe make it 15. like this. And for this part, Shift D, duplicate it, press GX, just put it something like this, press GZ, just put it here, and this one GZ, just put it here, press N, Z location, insert single keyframe, go to the last frame, Z location, press GZ, just put it here, like this, insert single keyframe, and do the same from the top, go to frame 1, right click, insert single keyframe, go to the last frame, GZ, move it down like this, right click, insert single keyframe. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna have something like this. Select this to line, interpolation, press T, change it to linear. Yeah, something like this. Probably we need to play with our camera here for the animation. Just click here. As you can see, we move on the pivot point. We have a result like this. But let me show you. Let's go to the last frame. Press I, location rotation, and go to the first frame. Press R, rotate it. Down like this. And press I, location rotation. Let's hit the spacebar. I guess the camera movement didn't look so well for me. Just delete all of this keyframe. Let me do something. Press Shift A, curve, Bezier curve, as to scale it, just like this. And your camera here. Press Alt G and Alt R. Reset location and rotation. Make sure you select your camera and object constraint property. Add object constraint. Go to follow path. And this eyedrop, just click here and click this Bezier circle, just like this. It will automatically put your camera here. And let's add another. Track 2. Just click here and click this on your object, just like this. Now we have something like this. At the offset hit, we can move like this. It always follow the object, just like this. To frame 1, we need to scale it down, just like this. Yeah. Frame 1, press R, rotate it like this. Press N. At the X rotation, right click, insert single keyframe, and the last frame, press R, rotate it down here like this. Yep, right click, insert single keyframe. Let's see the result. We're gonna have result like this. Over here at this window, change to graph editor. Make sure you select your Bezier curve here. Press A to select everything and press home, just like this. And select this object. Press R, rotate it like this. And this one, press R, rotate it like this. Now we have something like this. Yep, that's look okay to me. I guess we are done with the shoot 2. Let's move to another. Let's just duplicate this one. Right click, duplicate collection. For the next shot, it shall be shoot 3, where the scene is product splashed by the water. You can watch my other video for the shoot 3. We're gonna move to shoot 4. So let's name this one shoot 4. We don't need this object. Press X, delete. Next, let's change over here first, and let's press Shift A, mesh, let's add a plane, press slash, just like this, go to the top view, tap to the edit mode, press 2 in your keyboard, change it to the edge mode, right click, simplify, press 1 on your keyboard, change it to the vertices mode. We're gonna create a something like leaf, Press Ctrl R, put something here, and maybe this one, just like this. Select these two vertices, G, X, put it here, and for these two vertices, press S, scale it on the Y-axis, just like this, and this too. And this edge, GX, scale it on the Y-axis. This one maybe. Yeah, maybe something just like this. And this one, this one, this one, press GZ, move it down. Like this. For here, change it to shader editor. New material. Let's download the material. Just go to the quixel.com over here. You need to sign in, register or anything. And there's a lot of free 3D stuff over here. What we're gonna need is this one. You need to download this min. And I'm only using 2K resolution. And we need this burn firewood also. After you download it, it's gonna be a zip file. You just need to extract them, put it in any folder you want, and back to our Blender. Select your principal BSDF over here. Press Shift Ctrl T, and found your min texture folder. This one. Select everything. Just hit Enter. Just like this. Let's change it to the material preview. As you can see over here, we have something like this. Press A to select everything, press U, unwrap, just like this. And this one, let's change it to UV editor. We have something like this. Scale this down and rotate it to 180. Maybe we're gonna use this one. Just adjust it. Maybe just like this. Scale it down a little bit to make it much more bigger. GX. Yeah. Z. Something like this, I guess. Let's press less again, just like this, and let's move this one to new collection. Shoot for new collection, just name it min. Just like this. Select our camera here. Click this to activate this camera. And select our product. Change pivot point to median point. Press R, X, 90 degree to rotate our product. And I want to shoot from the top. Go over here, R, 90 degree. Just like this. Select your product. Go to the top view. We need to rotate it again. R, 180. And front view, Y rotation 180. Yep, just like this. Select your bezier over here, keyframe here, press A, everything, X, delete the keyframe, and move to the last frame. Let's select our leaf over here. For now, let's move it over here, and press Shift A. Let's search for a cube. Press less, just like this, and let's put it here. Shift D, duplicate it. Here, duplicate it again, just like this. Duplicate this one, just like this, maybe. Duplicate it more, just like this. And select everything like this. Go to front view, Shift D, duplicate it again. You can also do it with array modifier, if you wanted to. Select everything, Shift D, duplicate it. It will have the same result. And press A to select everything. Hit slash. We can have something like this, and go to the object, transform, random transform. So let's move here, and let's adjust the location maybe like this, the Y location. and the rotation also. Just like this. Press GZ. Let's move it up here, or maybe back here. Just put it here. Yep. And press I. Press I. Insert location and rotation. Press M. Move all of this cube to new collection. Just name this cube. And go to the frame one. Press Alt R and Alt G to reset all of location. Press I. Location and rotation. Let's hit the spacebar. It's gonna behave something like this. It's okay. We're gonna do something about it. Just go to the cube collection over here. Let's just select randomize with our cube here. Just select random. Maybe something like this. Yep. And press M. Move it to new collection. Move it to main collection. Just like this. And with all of this selected, press Shift. Select our leaf. Just like this. Make sure your leaf is the active one. It's gonna be colored by yellow. And press Ctrl L. Link object data. Just like this. Let's hit the spacebar. Now we have a min. Like this. And I guess the rotation doesn't good. And the scale, we need to rescale this. Change your pivot point to individual origin. And press S to scale down. Just like this. Press R. And go to the object. Transform. Random transform. I guess we need to adjust the rotation. Just like this maybe. And press I. Location and rotation. Back to the frame one. Let's see. Yep, it looks okay. And for the last cube over here, let's leave it like this for now. And go to File, Import, FBX. Just find your firewood, this one, and just use this one. Press slash. We have something like this. Press slash again. Let's move it over here. It's too small. Let's scale this up. Just like this, I guess. Yep. And change this one to shader editor. Select this object and new material. Your furnace will be SDF. Shift Ctrl T. And move change to firewood here and select this one and this one, displacement, this one, and the roughness. Yep, just like this. Let's see at the material preview. Yep, we have our charcoal over here. And move it to the cube. And select our cube, the rest of the cube. Just like this. And select our charcoal here. Press Ctrl L. Link object data. Just like this. And we need to rescale this down. Press S. Scale this. Like this, I guess. Let's go to the frame 1. Let's see what happened. Yeah, I guess we have something like this, but let's select all of this. I'm not satisfied. I'm not satisfying with this result. With the rotation, let's go to the frame 1. Select this cube and this plane over here. Select everything. Shift and click this. And over here, object, transform, random transformation. Make sure you are on the frame 1. And over here, change everything to 0. And for the rotation, just like leave it like this. And press I, insert location in rotation. Let's hit the spacebar. Yep, it's much more good. And go to the last frame. Select this object. At the Z location, insert single keyframe. And rotation, just press I at the rotation to insert a keyframe. Go to the frame 1. Press GZ, move it up like this. Yep, just like this. Location, right click, insert single keyframe. And for the rotation over here, let's rotate it like this maybe. Insert keyframe. Let's hit the spacebar. But I guess we need to scale our camera. Let's see to the last frame. I guess we need more min lift than the charcoal. Let's select this charcoal and this one, and this one maybe. And select our min here, press Ctrl L, bring object data, just like this. Let's see. Yep, it looks okay to me. Let's scale this down, something like this. Next, let's add a background, press Shift A, mesh, add a plane, as to scale it like this, and press GZ, let's move it down over here, let's scale it again, like this, and add the world property over here, change the strength to 1, we're gonna use HDRI. Over here at the shader editor, change object to world, select this background node, press Ctrl T. You need to add a HDRI picture here, just go to the polyhedron. Here, the asset HDRI, I'm just gonna use bathroom. I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna leave link download in the description below. And download it. After you download it, back to our Blender, add your environment texture node here, and find your HDRI. I'm using this one, and just like this, and world here, change it to object, and let's add a material for our background, new material, let's make it black. Yep, just like this. Yep, we are done with the shoot 4. Press F to save your project. Let's click this one, let's make it closer, like this. And this one, we are going to move to the last shoot. We're gonna have 6 shoot over here. And for the 5 shoot, I have the tutorial in my another video. You can check out it. And we're gonna move next to shoot 6. Shoot 4 over here, disable it, and I'm gonna use shoot 1, just like this. And right click, Sheet 1, duplicate collection, disable sheet 1, and this one, this collection, name this one sheet 6. Just like this. Enable the camera. Just like this. Word property, make it 0. Press Shift A. Plan. Press RX 90 degree. As to scale it. Just GY, put it back here. Let's turn our word light first. Like this. Select camera here, GY, put it here. Let's move this up like this first. And Shift A, mesh, add cylinder. Press less on your keyboard. Type to edit mode, press Ctrl R. Click here. Let's put it something like this. And press V to separate them. Press L. Press P, selection. Type to the object mode, just like this. And select this to cylinder. Right click. Set auto smooth. Let's add a material for this one. New material. Just make it black. Like this. And for this one, new material. Let's increase the metallic. Turn down the roughness. Maybe something like this. Yes. Press slice again. I guess we need to rescale this one. Just to scale it. Press GZ. Just put it down here. Like this. And Shift D to duplicate it. Press GX. Put it here. Just to scale it down maybe. Just like this. GZ. Put it here. Something like this. And Shift D to duplicate it again. Move it on the X-axis over here. And select our product, right click, duplicate collection, put it here. Over here. GX like this, and select your product again, this collection, right click, duplicate collection, and select this product, press GX, put it here. Press GX, press GY, put it here, I guess. Something like this. Select our camera here, object constraint, let's track to. Click here, and select our product over here. Go to the last frame, select this object, select our product, press GZ, just put it down. Something like this. Press N, Z location, insert single keyframe, it's GY. Like this, but camera data property, I need to increase the focal length. It's like this. And go to the frame 1. Select our object here. So GZ, move it up. Like this. Right click, insert single keyframe, hit the spacebar. We're gonna have a result like this, but go to the frame 1 here, go to the last frame here, select your camera, focal length over here, press I to insert keyframe. Go to the first frame, let's zoom in, just like this. Insert single keyframe, let's see. And for this background, new material, let's make it black, like this, and Shift A, add a light, add a point light, press GY, put it here, and increase the power, maybe 500. Increase the radius like this, I guess, and let's change the color, make it like this. Yep, press GZ, move it up a little bit. 100 power. It's like this. Let's go to the last frame and this one, and add the rotation, insert keyframe, go to the frame one. Let's rotate it something like this, maybe. Like this. Insert keyframe, hit the spacebar. Yep. Just something like this. Before we render it, let's go to the compositing tab, use node, shift control and click here. Just drag over here. We don't have any render yet, so nothing will preview it. Press Shift A, search for lens distortion. Just click here and connect this one. Click Fit. For distortion, I'm using 0.005 and dispersion 0.025. It's like this. How to render it? Select the shoot one, click this one and select this camera, active the camera, and go to the render preview here. For the shoot one, we don't need the word light, just make this one 0, and go to the output property. You can name this one shoot one, and you can render it. After you done with the shoot one, you can move to the shoot 2. So active the camera here, and don't forget to change your output here. Rename it, maybe rename it shoot 2, and you can do the rest with the same method, except for the last part here, shoot 6. You need to turn on your light word here, just make it 1. It's like this, but it's only optional. Okay, that's it. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching.